As a Christian entrepreneur, there is nothing more frustrating, upsetting, and devastating than to feel called to create a legacy income online, a business, and not be able to see that come to pass. And for some, we have struggled with that for years and tried everything to make it happen. I don't know about you. Maybe this is you. Maybe it's just me, but I have done it all. I've tried it all. I had done everything from Amazon to Zazzle to everything in between, from network marketing, affiliate marketing, creating my own courses, creating PDFs, doing webinars. I mean, I have tried all of it and still was not able to figure out what it was that I was doing wrong. I was so sick and tired of not being able to figure out. It's like, you don't know what you don't know, right? Well, the truth of the matter is recently I came across a mentor who really boiled everything down and made me realize that it was not my lack of tactical skill or technical knowledge that was holding me back. The real truth is, when you boil it all down, it's fear. It's fear of stepping out of the shadows and becoming visible, putting your idea out there and letting people see it. And oh my goodness, they might judge you. And what if it doesn't work? Well, you know what? The real question to ask is, so what? What if it doesn't? So what? You find you find one way that it doesn't work. Well, guess what? There's 1,000 other ways that it can work. But the bottom line is, it takes coming out of your shell and putting yourself out there. And that's what today is. Today is about planting the flag in the ground and saying, you know what? I know I have ability to do this. I know the technical and the tactical skills. I have all that. That's not the problem. I realize that it's going to take effort and that sort of thing. But really, just having someone boil it all down without having to go through another uh, course with all the videos that really just seem to leave the big pieces and parts out that you need to put it all together. And you know what? I realized after coming across this new mentor was that it doesn't take 99 steps. It really doesn't. It can be a lot fewer steps to get from idea in your head to having a business launch and having something out there. And that's what I'm doing. I am going through this and I'm sharing it and documenting it as I go. And today is just about planting the flag on the hill. And this is the hill I'm going to die on, because I am going to do this. I'm going to put this out there. I'm going to do the videos every day or as often as I can. I'm going to share all the information that I'm getting, and I've created a group just for that. And I'm going to start by giving you the first step of the process. It's actually just a few steps, and I won't say simple and easy, because it's never always so simple and easy. There's whether you're creating a landing page or whatever you're doing, there's going to be some tactical and technical steps to it that you have to go through to get something done. So it's not always so easy. But for someone who's been online for more than 5 minutes and you've created landing pages, you've done some website stuff and things like that, this is not going to be a place for someone who's absolutely starting from scratch, that's wanting to build an empire for free. Like, you want to build a business, but you don't want to spend a dime to do it and that sort of thing. This is not going to be the place for that person, because you have to step out. You have to take risk. You have to spend money. And I know you have. I know it's more than likely you've probably at this point spent thousands of dollars and thousands of man hours on the courses and the videos. And every day you look, and on your Facebook feed, there's more ads that align with what it is you want, and you buy a different one every single day. I know, because been there, done that, right? And all those things do is they just keep us going around the mountain. It just keeps us from stepping out and doing the thing. And the truth of the matter is, we already have everything we need in us: the gifts, the talents, the skills, the life experiences. We already have everything we need to solve a pressing problem for someone else. You're 2 steps ahead of somebody out there. You know you are. And that's not what's holding you back. That's not what is holding us back. At the end of the day, when you boil it all down, it's about fear. It's just fear of taking the step, stepping over the line, and actually doing it. Push past, put the video out there, create the thing. and start it. That's the thing that's holding everybody back. And I have let it hold me back for as long as I'm going to, because the game has changed for me, and the stakes are higher now than they've ever been. And I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop until I find the people that I was meant to serve and help and align with. And I know you're out there. I know that there's other people that are going through, and not everybody ends up in a valley because they've done something awful. Not everybody's a money grubber. Not everybody wants a $65 million yacht. You may have found yourself right out in the middle of the desert, and you're like, how in the world did I get here? I don't even know. And you feel like that your only way to rebuild a life or to have the life of your dreams is to create a business online. And you know what? You're right. You're right. That's why it won't leave you alone. It's a calling, and God has allowed you to go through all that you've been through, and you've learned all those courses you've taken. They weren't waste of time. I know you're like, oh man, they're gathering dust and I spent all that money and what a waste of time. No, everything that you've gone through, even if you picked up one nugget of how to do something, or built a skill level somewhere else, that just gave you more skill than the person behind you that you can use for future use. So don't feel like any of that has been wasted. It's not. Even our time in the valley, in the wilderness, it's not wasted time. It's, think of Moses before he did what he did and what he was called and born to do. He spent all that time in the wilderness, the backside of the North 40. And you know what? That's maybe where you feel like you are. I know it's where I feel like I've been for a very, very long time. But at the end of the day, I came to realize, you know what? It's not that I don't know how to do these things. It's not that I can't create a landing page or put a funnel together or that sort of thing. It's not that. And it's not that I haven't done videos before, because I've done tons of them. But I didn't feel like I had all the steps in order that I could really help someone with what my dream was, that I wanted to be able to help someone get out of the wilderness and actually be able to build and create something. And I didn't feel like before now that I actually had that, but now I do. And now I don't care. It's time to burn the boats. It's time to step out from the shadows and get into the limelight, and good, bad, or ugly. It's time. And I want to encourage you to here. Again, I am sharing as I go through this process myself. I'm documenting my journey. I'm sharing it with others with a history in the medical field, medical world. I used to work in a university, a hospital setting in high risk labor and delivery, and the residents you would go through, and their motto was "See one, do one, teach one." And that's how they go through the process. That's how it starts. And so that's what we're doing here. Basically, we're just repeating that process and just going to be sharing a whole lot along the way about how we got here. Sometimes the journey of how we got to this place and what we can do to overcome the things that's keeping us here. And right now, the bottom line is it's just fear. And today, I just want to take a couple of minutes to acknowledge those in the wilderness who have been out there, because this can be a very, very lonely place when you're trying to build and create a life and your vision and your dream online. And usually the people in your 3-foot world are not supporting that a whole lot. So it can be a very, very lonely place. And so I want to create that place where you can come and feel like other people are there with you. They understand you and they're on their way out. It's not a place to come and park. It's a place to come and get the courage and strength you need to step out and do your thing and create the life of your dreams and your vision, because that's what God created you to do. He did not create you to die in the wilderness, and it's not too late. I don't care, Joshua and Caleb, it's not too late. It's never too late. Everything is in God's timing. And it may be like, you know what? We've tried so hard for so long, and it's just got to be, it's over, it's done. There's no way this can happen now. And that's not true. It's just not true. Good on you for never giving up. You're not crazy. You're called. And yes, there is such a thing. And if you feel compelled and you haven't been able to lay it down or give it up even after all this time, then there's your sign that yes, you are called to this, and it's not going to go away. So the thing you have to do is figure out what you have to do to overcome the things that are keeping you stuck and in that space. So, congratulations on you for never giving up, for holding on until you bump into the person or the thing that can give you what you need to get over the finish line, push past that barrier that's been holding you back. And I want to lock arms with you and help you to get that done. So, first place to start, I have created something for you. It's called Your Unique Offer Generator, a custom GPT. You can find the link to it below. This is free, and I want you to take it, go through it so that you can lock in on who your ideal client would be, a pressing problem they have right now that you already possess the skill to help with, and a first offer idea that can help you get from here to launch and actually have something. So it's time to put the pieces of the puzzle together. This part you may already know, some people may not. Even if you feel like you know, going through this can help you solidify that, or may give you some new ideas that you didn't have before. But I'd love it if you decide to join me in our school group, then you and share what you found from your experience with the GPT, or just share your story about where you're at as far as being in the valley or in the desert or going around the mountain. And if that sounds like something that you're familiar with or experienced, and if you're ready to push past that, if you're ready to gear up and say, you know what, it's time to take the promised land. It's time to get out of this place. And whatever I have to do to make that happen, I'm ready to just push past every resistance and make that happen. That's what this video is for me today. It's day one, and I am not going to stop until I realize the absolute full completion of my dream and vision. And I invite you to come along with me. You guys be blessed. I'll see you on the other side.